let me bring it up. Hold on. Hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in. Why is this like cutting my head off? Let's see. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. This is a little. Hey, hey, hey. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. I'm trying to get this thing set up. Let's see. Let me scoot it down just a little bit. Okay. Hey, guys. Hey, Lakeisha girl. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Melissa. Come on in, ladies. I don't know why this thing won't let me be great, but y'all hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Let's see if I can calm down just a little bit. I think that may be it. Okay. Yes, Jesus. Got it. Hey, come on in. Let me know where you're checking in from. If you're checking in from the A, comment below and let me know where you guys are checking in from. Atlanta, wherever you're checking in from. I'm curious. And if you're a newbie here, let me know. If this is your first time hopping on one of my live feeds, let me know, girl. So we're going to get started in just a second. Let me log in because I got to read this question to y'all, okay, in its entirety. All right? I got to let y'all hear all of this. Let me see here. And I had it pulled up when I was just on Facebook. Let me see. Let me get it up here. Okay, cool. So I inboxed her and I was like, girl, I'm answering your question live. She was like, cool. I am looking forward to hearing it. Virginia. Okay. Hey, Ebony. Welcome, girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How did you hear about the channel, Ebony? I'm curious. How did you hear that I was going live? I'm just pulling up. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have it. Let me see. Let me pull it up in the messenger. Here we go. Okay. Let's get this question. Y'all ready? Y'all excited? Like this is a good one. This is gonna be a real cool. Where my messages said? Don't do it. Buster say don't do it. Okay, I got it. I got it. All right. So, yeah, chime in below, comment, girl, let me know where you're checking in from. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to go ahead. I just got your notification on Facebook that you were like, oh, cool, Ebony. Perfect timing then. Okay, so if this is your very first time hopping on one of my live feeds, my name is Fallon Bonner. I'm the founder of the Slay Ministry. We are the ultimate wholeness hub for women, and we equip you, girl, with the necessary tools to become healthy, whole, and married, to get that ring, to get that hardware on your finger. We are really here to help you navigate through this Christian thing, girl, and to slay in every single area of your life. So this series, I normally go over, like I said, and do them on Facebook, but we're switching over to a different platform on YouTube just to make it easier for you guys to access the videos and be able to really digest them, get them down in your spirit, and truly get the results that you desire. So it's so much easier to come over on YouTube and just click on the title that you want to kind of read and chew on a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and get it down in your spirit so you can go ahead and get you to whatever it is that you're believing God for. So that's the reason why we switched over to the YouTube. Newbie Sunshine, aka Anna, checking in from Jamaica. Praise God. Welcome. Okay, so you are a member of WCCI, so I'm a member of World Changers Church International. So welcome, girl. So glad to have you here. Okay, this series, guys, is called Let's Get That Ring, Girl. It's literally exactly like it's time to secure the ring, okay? So it's called Let's Get That Ring, and this is where I answer your questions live. Your questions, your situationships, girl, whatever it is that you have going on. Hey, Carrie. I get a chance to answer them live for you. So I got one that came over on Saturday night. She sent me this message. So this also let me know. You're welcome, girl. You're welcome, Sunshine. Hey, Denitra. Look, my crew, my whole crew over here. Like, I love it, y'all. Do me a favor. If you are just here on my channel, please subscribe to this channel and make sure you click the little notification bell so that you're always notified whenever I go live. You don't have to worry about catching me over on Facebook, but you'll get the notification and the alert that come directly to your phone. So make sure you guys do that. And I think it's an option to share this broadcast. Y'all, I'm new over here on YouTube. You know, these kind of, you know, I'm a little new over here. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. So yeah, please share the channel out, guys. It's not, I don't see, and y'all know I kind of ramble a little bit, so bear with me if you new, y'all. Just bear with me for a second. I promise I'm gonna get into the meat of this broadcast, but I think this is so necessary, and I'm always spirit-led whenever I go live, and whenever, really, I try to do anything I'm trying to be, I make sure that I'm spirit-led. So, I scroll YouTube a lot, right? And I look at makeup tutorials. I look at hair tutorials. I am a true girly girl at heart. I love hair, makeup, clothes. Like, that's really a part of who I am. But I don't see many videos that really target and help us Christians out. Single Christians. Hey, Sharon. Thank you, girl, for subscribing. Thank you. Y'all so sweet. I appreciate it. We really truly appreciate it here over at the ministry, at the Slay Ministry, because we really don't see many Christian women. Now, when I say Christian women that look like us, right? You're not whack, you know, and no shade, but just women that y'all get what I'm saying. You cool, right? You can slay, you look cute in your little outfit. Like, you ain't like walking around looking homely, right? No makeup, long skirt, you know. And like I said, no shade if that's your thing, but that's just not me. And I didn't see many women that look like me. And so it's not a lot out here on YouTube for us as Christians. It's like, I'm looking at somebody like, girl, I'm bored. I want to go to sleep. Like, you know, it's just not enough of us. And there's some that are doing amazing. But it's literally like a handful. Like, I'm talking about like 1, 2, 3. Like, you can count them on one hand. So help us to share this message out. Help us to share this channel out so that women all across the globe can stop settling. They can truly stop doing what they see the reality shows doing, see what those girls are doing, and thinking that that's what it takes to get a man. No, I made up a post one day and I put it on because it dropped in my spirit, and I said, you know, I used to think that sex was a part of the deal to get a man, when actually it's standards are a part of the deal to get a husband. Come on now. I need to pass around the offering plate. Like, seriously, y'all know I'm not playing. Like, I literally used to think that sex was a part of the deal to get a man, like to get in a relationship, to get someone to take you out on a date, show you a good time, love on you, you know, do all the things that we desire as women, you know, to do. And it's like that I had it all wrong. I had it completely backwards. When I let my standards, like when I truly put them on like 1,000, like standards on 1,000,000,000, like for real on 100, when I really got my standards in place and became rooted and grounded in that thing, like my husband came fast. I know some of you guys are new to me. And, you know, so I just want to just let you guys know that I met and married my husband. I'm a widow now, so that's a whole other piece of my story. My husband transitioned back in 2016 from a car accident, and, you know, so you can kind of read, like, you actually can go back and listen to our love story. I have that video here on my YouTube channel. But what he imparted into me, like, he truly left a mark in my life that can never be erased, ladies. It's that serious when it comes down to your mate. Like, I can't say that I would be doing and carrying out the mission of our ministry that we started together, or he started before I met him and then I came on board, but we were doing it together. I can't say that I would be sitting here before you to do this same thing and continue to carry on the message that we started had he not been, you know, basically pouring and imparting into me. It is so serious and it is so vital that you take your time and you marry God's absolute best for you, because it is truly attached to your purpose. Like, it is that serious. So pump your brakes, ladies. Take your time. Do not let this social media world make you rush into anything. And definitely don't let these guys make you feel like there's a shortage, because baby, that's a lie. Okay? It's all about perception, ladies. But just stick around with the Slay Ministry, and I promise you, we're going to get these standards up, this confidence up, and you're going to be on and popping. And before you know it, you're going to be attracting guys left and right. You're going to be like, what happened? You just drunk a little bit of our secret sauce over here. That's it. Okay, so I met and married my husband within 11 months. But it was after I leveled up, after I changed my mindset, after I stopped settling for any and everything blowing my way. Like, I truly just became rooted in who God had called me to be. And don't worry, because you might be like, how you do that, Fallon? Girl, I promise you, I got you covered. Like, I cannot, it's not possible to go over all that in one broadcast. But if you stick around, you subscribe to this channel, I promise you, you will literally, your faith will be ignited in this area. Because that's all you need. Your faith needs to, you just need to be encouraged. And your faith muscle needs to be strengthened in this area when it comes to your relationships. We oftentimes take it and separate it. We put, like, believing God for a house, believing God for the job, separate from believing God for the husband, but it's the same faith. It's the same amount of faith, and your faith just needs to be strengthened. That's all. Okay, so now let's get into this tea. Let's get into this question. So here's the question. I'm going to read it first, and then I'm going to answer it. Hello, hope all is well. I came across one of your live videos today, the one with you and your mom, and it really touched me. Her testimony sounded so familiar to me. Not exactly the same, but familiar. I'm a divorced mother of 5, and I'm really in need of a fresh start. I wanted your opinion on something. How do we actually date while being saved? when you get to that point of temptation, you know, like, what do you do? Like, she said, what do you do to not have sex? And what if you're in a relationship and want to wait, but he doesn't? Please help me. So I was like, girl, this is loaded, right? We got to unpack this thing, okay? Excellent question, but we got to unpack it. And so I asked her, my next question was, and I just wanted to do a follow-up question. I said, hi, you know, I said, hey, are you currently in a relationship with someone? She said, yes, long distance. Okay. So now let's back up. Now let's break this thing down. The first question she posed was, how do I date being saved? Are y'all ready for this? Because I'm going to answer this, and it's really, really, really simple. Are y'all ready? I need some feedback. Comment below and let me know if you're ready for this simple yet powerful answer. And I hope you're on, girl. You know who you are, who sent me this inbox. So I pray that you're on. Okay. All right. So y'all, so we ready. Okay. How do you date while being saved? Here's the thing. You don't. I'm gonna put the laptop down because y'all might be, I'm gonna duck a little bit. Y'all probably throwing some stuff at the screen right now. No, seriously, you don't. It is very, very simple. When I dumped dating, and I took it off the table because there's a difference between dating and courting. I dumped dating and I adopted what's called a courtship, okay? So what happens typically when you're dating is you're doing all the things. It's just like casual. It's very casual. There's no purpose. There's no intent. That's the reason why the relationship is not going anywhere, Jane Doe, person who sent me this message, is because you don't have an intention for the relationship. You're casually just out there dating. And if you're just casually out there dating, then you're going to just get whatever comes your way. And right now, it's not the commitment that you're desiring. So that's the first piece. Dump dating, adopt courtship. Okay. Next question. How, like when you get into that point of temptation and you don't want to have sex. So she's like, what do you do? Okay. Like you're in a relationship and you want to wait, but he doesn't. First things first. How can two walk together except they agree? Okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. I hit the wrong button. How can two walk together except they agree? Now, and that's an Amos, right? How can two walk together except they agree? First things first. If you are in a relationship with someone and you haven't established your guidelines from the very beginning, like I got to this place where I started saying I had these things called my non-negotiables. My non-negotiables. Okay, Latasha. My non-negotiables. And my non-negotiables were basically the top things that no matter what, I don't care, you know, what you had going on, how attractive you were, how much money you made, none of that mattered. If you did not check off on my non-negotiables, we can't really rock together. There's no need for me to have a conversation with you. There's no need for me to do these little sweet nothings on the phone. There's no need to do any of that because we're not even in agreement. We're not even on the same page. So first things first, to the person who sent in this message, you want to set your non-negotiables up, and you don't even want to enter into a relationship with someone who doesn't check off on your non-negotiables, okay? So your non-negotiable, obviously one of them probably is that you want to wait to have sex. What's going to happen is if you end up dating someone and you kind of relax your standards a little bit and you say, you know what, I can just kind of wait on him, right? I can kind of wait on him and let him come around and pray. And then sometimes we try to like disciple them, right? Try to be God, try to get them saved. Like that's not our job to do anything. Like you got to keep your standards and trust that God is going to send you someone that is going to do the same, who is going to literally meet you exactly where you're at. I don't know why this keep coming up. Okay. I had a little message come over. That's going to meet you right where you're at. So that's the first thing. I would completely, if I were you, I would get out of this relationship because this is what's going to happen. He is going to drag you back into your life of fornicating. It's inevitable because you guys are not on the same page. So he is going to take you right back down that path. It's going to, and I know you're long distance right now, and it's probably going to happen faster because when you get together, it's like the anticipation is going to be high. The energy is going to be high. You guys are missing each other. You're going to be sitting around, spend as much time as you can because you are long distance, and one thing is going to lead to another. And the next thing you know, you're going to find yourself, I'm going to lay it all out for you, having sex with him. Then you're going to be left feeling like a piece of you, because that's kind of what happens, ladies, right? We sleep with them and we just kind of feel like a piece of ourselves. Like, I know that's how I used to feel. Every time I slept with someone, it was like I felt worse and worse and worse. It's like my self-esteem just went down, down, down. And I went through this process of calling my girlfriends and, you know, get me out of the house. Let us cheer you up. Like, you know, I found myself trying to pick up the pieces, and he's on to the next person. You know, typically guys bounce back a lot faster because we're emotional. As women, we're emotional beings, right? So we don't bounce back as fast as they do. So I found myself on the phone with my girlfriends trying to have this conversation with them, asking them to kind of help me get over yet another disappointment, yet another heartache, yet another breakup. All of that stopped once I set my standards. So that would be my advice to you, is to, first things first, I would end that relationship, and I would end it quickly. And I would ask God to give me the strength to do it. I would ask him to strengthen me to get out of this relationship, because this guy is definitely not going in the same direction as you. And again, even while courting, how can two walk together except they agree? When you become one, you're not going to be able to truly be one in marriage if you're already on different pages. I would completely nip this in the bud and literally run while you still have time, because you're obviously believing for God's best. You desire to honor God with your body, and he doesn't want to do that. Typically, I know for me, the reason why I decided to honor God with my body is just that, because I want to honor God. Why is he not practicing celibacy? Does he not want to honor anybody? You be careful of who you're yoking up with. You don't want to yoke up with somebody who's not basically, they're not submitting to anything. People like that typically fly by the seat of their pants, and they go by any and everything coming and going. And you absolutely do not want this person to be the head of your house, because your husband is the head, right? And he's gonna literally be, he's gonna have guard over you, over your life. Like, God put him in that position to do that. So that's a very important role to play. And if he's not submitting to God, like, girl, there's no telling what y'all gonna be or what's gonna happen if y'all get, if you even make it to marriage with him. Because it sounds like for him, that's not the goal. He's trying to have a good time. He want a girlfriend, want to have a little fun. That's what it sounds like to me. So that would be my advice to you. I would first of all end the relationship, seek God, seek his will for my life, get busy doing what God is telling me to do, get my standards set, stay rooted and grounded on what I'm believing God for, unmovable, unshakable, and don't let anybody get you off of what you're believing for. That will be my advice to you. And you watch God not only send you what you're praying and believing for, because God don't do average. He's going to exceed your expectations. He's going to give you that Ephesians 3:20 man that not only is going to be practicing celibacy, but girl, he's going to be drawing you closer to Christ. That's another tip to know when you have met God's best. He's going to draw you closer to God. If a man is not drawing you closer to God, that's a telltale sign that he's not the one. He's not the one. Okay. So, that's really it for that question. That's really all I have on that piece. It's not a really long, lengthy question, but I pray that it answered your question. I pray that you got some clarity, and we're going to just touch and agree with you that God is going to give you the strength to, and give you wisdom to make the best decision for you and what you're believing him for, because I don't want to see you hurt. You know who you are, who wrote in for this question. I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see you disappointed. My goal and my mission is to truly see you married to God's absolute best, and I just see a lot of red flags right now that this is not heading in that direction. So girl, my advice would be to get out now while you can, believe God for his absolute best, sit back, rest, and let him usher his absolute best into your life. All right, so that's pretty much it for this broadcast, guys. I know it was, you guys are probably, because you're so used to me coming on here and being on here so long, but I literally just wanted to answer that question and answer it live. I also want to know, you guys chime in and let me know, have you, would you date someone that was not practicing celibacy, and you know, would you date them? Would you even entertain them? If so, why? Kind of chime in below as to if you would date someone that wasn't practicing celibacy, and if you would, why? Why would you kind of decide to date someone that wasn't hasn't made the decision to honor God with his body, you know, as you have? And also, if you're struggling with celibacy, chime in below and let us know that as well, so that we can pray with you and pray that God will truly, you know, strengthen you in this area, because it can be done. It can be done, but it's gonna take a heart where you're sick and tired. You are sick and tired. Okay, said no, girl, no. Okay. All right, but I'm curious to know. Just chime in below in the comments. So, do you guys have anything specific that you want to see on this channel? Let me know in the comments. Like, if it's any specific topic that you want me to cover, be as detailed as possible. Try not to be very generic and very general, so that I can make sure that I get you exactly what you need. The ultimate goal, and my heart, which has always been for this ministry, is to get you down the aisle and to get you married to God's absolute best. Amen. Praise God. shout out to you, Miss Banks. Said she's been celibate ever since her divorce and she's believing for God's absolute best. And guess what, girl? That's what you're going to get. That's exactly what you're going to get. You're not going to get anything less. You just stay rooted on that. And don't let, you know, if you were to meet somebody, don't let that change your stance, because that typically is what happens. You meet somebody and all the standards and everything you're believing for kind of, you know, goes out the door. Yeah. Yes. When you tell him when to tell him you are abstaining. Okay, so I'll definitely come back and do a video on that, because that's a little lengthy, and how to unpack that. So I'll do one on that one. Hey girl. So okay, oh, I was gonna say, who is that? That's Erica. You know, y'all YouTube names are a little different from over on Facebook land, so you may have to tell me who you are. Casual dating, how many is too many? Oh, that's a good one. I'll come back with that one. Y'all got some good topics. How many is too many? Oh Lord, we got a lot to cover, ladies. We got a lot to cover. All right, any other topics, any other things that you guys want to hear, just make sure you comment below and I'll make sure I come back and do those. So that's gonna be it for this broadcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell to be notified the next time I go live. Hey Keisha. And then I'm trying to think too, because I'm gonna be coming back every Thursday. Every Thursday is not gonna be a let's get the ring girl where I answer the questions. Some of them are just gonna be the topics that you guys are putting down here. I'll just come back and just do different topics to cover just some of the concerns and the areas that you guys are really struggling with. So, but just know that every single Thursday you are going to get an upload from me. I really like live because I love Why Date Casually. Ebony, elaborate on that one a little bit. What do you mean by why date casually? How to date as a single mom? Oh, so y'all getting all in the juice. Okay, that's good. That's good. These are some really, really good ones. But I'm gonna be coming on. I really like the lives. I don't see a lot of YouTube lives. I see a lot of recorded videos. So I'm still trying to figure out if I'm gonna do live or do recorded. But I love interacting with you guys because that's just kind of like my thing. I just love to talk to you real time. No dating. Okay, I think I missed that, but I can go back and look at it later. So that's pretty much it. So I pray that you guys enjoyed this broadcast. I pray that this answered your question, whoever you are. And even if this was something similar that may have been on your heart and you did not want to ask anyone, I pray that, okay, Ebony, gotcha. Dating versus courtship. Yep, that one's coming. That one's coming as well. All right, so I will chat with you guys later. I pray that you guys have an amazing night. And until our next live, please make sure that you just continue to keep your standards literally tight, okay? And come back, because I will continue to ignite your faith to believe God for a mate. Bye, guys. What's the fashion website? Are you talking about for our boutique? It's glamcodeboutique.com. Glamcodeboutique.com. These are still coming up. Oh, that's a good one, Alicia. Okay, I promise y'all, like, I'm getting off now, but I promise you, keep the comments coming. And because, of course, I'll still see them. And I will do videos covering all of these topics. Just make sure that you get your notifications so you'll know when I do the video that you're asking for. Love you guys. Bye.